taking the Ranger, homie, I ain't but fuck all these fakes. Independent truck, WI boy, so I don't know, you ain't know how to skate. Tendo with the nerve case in my backpack, for them taking a break. I just be running, ain't taking no breaks. I got the main firm mixed with snake. Running up, stacking up, all I know this ceiling can take. Dark march with the shades on, war ready like you can.
What's up, Unstoppable Squad? Today we have another wrestling podcast for you guys. I'm Unstoppable Denominator, and over the phone we have...
What's up, guys? I'm Petelogical.
So, how's it going?
Another topic.
So, how's it going, Petelogical?
Not too bad. Just, just got home from a long day at work, so...
Yeah, I get you.
And it's kind of late at night while we're doing this.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? Might as well just do this over the phone so that way you can be relaxed at home and everything, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Before we start our podcast, if you guys are listening to this on Apple or Spotify or anywhere you guys listen to
Unstoppable. Do you want to tell these guys about the other thing that we have in store, or?
We should make that a separate podcast.
Okay.
But, speaking of the podcast, if you guys are listening on Spotify or anything, stay tuned because, this is not being uploaded on normal day. It's being uploaded on Wednesday, because Tuesday is my 15-year anniversary on YouTube. So I posted our podcast that we did together. It'll be listened on Spotify, Apple's, and anywhere, including YouTube and Rumble.
Okay.
So...
Never really heard of that last one.
You guys do not want to miss that episode. We had fun making that episode.
Oh yeah, that was a really good time.
Yes.
It was a really good time. And there's going to be more additions to it, so...
Yep, and there's going to be a big announcement coming to where we are going to be talking about the podcast in general for that podcast that we all do together. But anyways, Unstoppable Squad, thank you guys for watching. We will keep you updated here on this channel when episode 3 drops.
WWE, in conjunction with the Greater New Orleans Sports Foundation and Legends Global, today announced that Money in the Bank will now take place on Saturday, October 10th at the Smoothie King Center in New Orleans.
Yep.
Oh boy, where do I begin on this?
I know, same here, because there's a lot of things we could be talking about on this.
So, I guess I'll start with this. Money in the Bank is one of the... it's not a Big Four show.
I count it as a Big Four, but it counts as Big Five for me.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not like the Big Four, but if there's a fifth one that you can add, to me, it's Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Because this has a lot of implications, not just for that week, not for just that show, but the entire next calendar year. It shakes everything up because the winners of the Money in the Bank matches get contract, and that contract is used to give them a title shot whenever they want, wherever they want, up to a year of earning it. And so it usually takes place kind of around now. It's usually an April or May show.
It's usually June.
Is it June?
Yeah, it's always in June because I would always take Money in the Bank off from work all the time for the past 5 years. And this year, it's going to be in October. They were supposed to have it in September.
Oh, okay. So it's usually in June. Now it's going to be in October, and that kind of makes no sense to me as to why they did that.
Especially when it's going to be in October, and it's like a month away from Survivor Series too.
Yeah, so it's I don't really see the point of pushing it back half the year. Either keep it, you better keep it because it's one of the most important shows of the year.
Right.
And a lot of famous cash-ins over the years have led to historic moments in the company's history. Of course, you have Edge, you have Dean Ambrose, and the biggest one, Seth Rollins, where he cashes it in at WrestleMania.
Yep.
And wins the title from Roman and Brock. It's just a shame that we're not going to be able to see that in its normal time, because it's usually there's so much many ramifications that are going to happen
Right.
for this. It's hard to put into words, actually.
And I'll tell you this right now. This is the second time that New Orleans got screwed over for a pay-per-view.
Yep.
Yes, they're technically not being screwed now because they get it in October, but are they pushing it into October? That's the question.
Yeah,
you know?
that doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make sense to me as to why they did that. But hey, I'm not the one you should be asking.
Yeah, it's either TKO WWE or New Orleans. Who knows? Maybe they couldn't do it in September because, say, what happens if they had a concert that day, or big change plans or something in New Orleans.
I know, right?
We don't know the details of why they changed it, but hey, we do have other news that we're gonna be talking about here. But yeah, let us know in the comments below how you guys feel. Do you think they're getting rid of Money in the Bank? They better not. I love Money in the Bank.
They better not, man. This is one of the biggest shows of the year, so yeah. They better not get rid of it.
I love Money in the Bank. That's when I love taking time away from work on that. Alright, let us know in the comments below how you guys feel about this topic here. Saturday night main event is not going to be on Saturday right now. It's going to be on a Sunday, which is Sunday night main event, September 6th.
Really? That's kind of crazy.
So, I thought of this, right? Why not bring back Sunday Night Heat?
Yeah, they could do that.
Once a month, or once when they do, if they want to bring house shows back, and not bring back Sunday Night Heat and everything. I think they should bring back Sunday Night Heat. Let us, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that they should bring back Sunday Night Heat? I think so.
I think they should. I don't see why they... I mean, there's already, way too much wrestling.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of hard to really keep track of all of it. I really think that they should possibly bring that one back. I don't know if that made any sense. It's probably the worst thing I've ever said on this podcast.
So, they are bringing it over the Labor Day weekend. Landmark event will take place at State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. Stream live exclusively on Peacock. This September 6th show marks a historic shift to Sunday time slot for WWE's classic brand. Atlanta has historically hosted the long-running series, most recently featuring major championship bouts. The upcoming event is a massive Labor Day weekend attraction that quickly filled an open slot for WWE's event calendar. That's kind of cool. They're going to have a Labor Day weekend wrestling, but you guys could have still had it on Saturday.
They could have.
And they're in Atlanta, Georgia. Knows whose hometown that is?
Cody Rhodes.
Yep. So,
their favorite wrestler, Cody Rhodes.
Does that mean he might win that night?
Possibly.
Let us know in the comments below how you guys feel about Saturday night's main event going over to Sunday night main event. Wow. Too many words there. Yeah. Alright, let us know in the comments
below. So our next topic. Penta beats Rey Mysterio to retain the Intercontinental title after the match. Rusev and Ethan Page attack them. Rusev takes off Rey's mask, but Chad Gable makes the save and gives Rey his mask back. Yeah, this was a big moment because I think all of us kind of expected that when Chad Gable got back, that he was just gonna go back to his heel character.
Yeah.
But I guess this means it's a face turn, and which is kind of interesting. We've kind of seen him do both, and he's a good face, but I think he's a slightly better heel. But it's not a wide margin between them, but I think he's just slightly better as a heel. But either way, Chad Gable's back, and I think that's the topic that should be celebrated right now.
Right.
Because it's been, I mean, he didn't really go anywhere. He was El Grande Americano, but
Right. Well, no, wait, hold on. These fans would be like...
He did, oh yeah, that's right. He did get injured.
That's
right.
No, these fans will be like, where was Chad Gable this whole time? He's not El Grande Americano. Remember,
He was.
There was fans complaining, saying, oh, El Grande, Chad Gable, Cashier, Pete Dunne, and Pete Dunne's tag team, Tyler Bate, I think.
Yeah, Tyler Bate.
Have all disappeared. We haven't seen on TV in a long time. Where are they? Guys, they're El Grande Americanos, idiots.
Yeah, they're literally on the show.
No, they're not. They aren't. Well, obviously, Chad Gable was revealed. Oh no, he was just stepping in as El Grande Americano. Yeah, bullshit. I'm glad to see Chad Gable back. Does this mean that WWE's gonna give him a push?
I hope so, because I think he's earned it. He's put in the work as El Grande Americano, but I think he deserves to go back to his original character.
Right.
And yeah, I hope things go well for him.
Now, do you think stablemates are gonna follow his suit, or do you think they're gonna turn on him?
It's tough to say right now, but I think eventually they might join. I think eventually they're gonna all take off their mask. Maybe not Kaiser at the moment, but I think Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne have to go back.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about with Chad Gable's stablemate.
Oh, you're talking about the Creed brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it makes sense for them to go with him.
Or do you think they're gonna turn on Chad for now that he's gonna be a baby face?
They might, but I think they have to take their mask off.
Oh, they have had the mask off. I will see what it comes down to if they turn on Chad Gable or not, but we'll see down the road. It would be interesting to see them staying as a heel and actually turn on Chad, but maybe we might see alignment back with Alpha Academy, aka not Maxine Dupree, since she's trying to make her way away from the group again. But yeah, let us know in the comments below how you guys feel about Zaria beats Tatum Paxley to become the new NXT Women's North American Champion.
Nice. I was actually shocked when she won this. For a while there, I thought, and I'll be completely honest with you guys, I thought that Zaria was not going to be NXT champion or anywhere close to it. Because of course, it makes sense for her to be, but sometimes NXT does this weird thing where they turn someone heel or babyface to get them over, but then they never do anything with them.
Yep.
I gotta give credit where it's due. Again, that's a theme of this past month for me. I gotta give credit where it's due. Good for Zaria. She's more than earned it.
Do you think she's gonna, after she drops this belt, do you think she's gonna move up to the main roster, or do you think she's gonna stay on NXT and go for the other belt?
I think she's gonna stay in NXT. I think for her, she needs to be NXT Women's Championship.
Right.
Or no, NXT Women's Champion. God damn it. The championship is the championship, not the person.
Editor, leave this in there.
Right? Oh, I had one job.
Speak English.
I know, right?
I still have the editor put that thing up in our videos. You speak English?
Right. Yeah, I think Zaria should stay in NXT and become NXT Women's Champion and have a title reign or two, and then move up.
I know you guys are about to ask what we think of Tatum Paxley next move. We're gonna be actually talking about that in the next topic here in a second here. But
okay.
Yeah, I feel like Zaria should stay in NXT. She has a lot more work to do. She wasn't even ready. She wasn't really ready to be moved up to the main roster.
Yeah, I agree.
So she's got to prove her way, prove herself. I feel like with Blake Monroe, she hasn't even appeared on the main roster yet. And it's too soon. I think it's still too soon for her. Let us know in the comments below how you guys feel about Zaria becoming the new NXT Women's Champion. And how you guys feel about Zaria in general?
So our next topic is about Tatum Paxley, as we alluded to earlier. She appears to be headed to the main roster after her loss to Zaria, where she dropped the NXT Women's North American Championship. Paxley said goodbye to the crowd at the Performance Center after her match.
Yes.
So she's going up to the main roster. Yes, the question now is, which brand does she go to?
Right.
Raw or SmackDown?
I think I see her on Raw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I feel like she would be either brand would work for her, but Raw seems to be more of a complete, show, whereas SmackDown is very hit and miss, at least for me, And I think that she would fit well with Paige and Brie Bella. I feel like she would fit in well with them, and I could see her having a match against Rhea Ripley too.
I feel like she might be mixed in mid-card more than, I don't know. I definitely see her on Raw. Let us know in the comments below how you guys feel about Tatum Paxley and how you guys feel about her moving up to the main roster. Do you think it's too early, or do you think... Wait, actually, I thought... Wasn't her and Shiloh Hill doing something?
Maybe.
I thought those two were doing something together, and then apparently not anymore.
I thought they were... Aren't they a couple, though?
I don't know.
I thought they were... Oh, no, they are not. Okay, it must be someone else I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
Never mind, keep going.
They had a unconventional fan favorite on-screen friendship and WWE Mixed Tag Team Partnership. So, I'm surprised they didn't continue with that. I don't know. Let us know in the comments below how you guys feel about Tatum Paxley. Our next topic is WWE has officially removed the rule that every champion has to defend their title on Night of Champions premium live event. Back in 2015, Seth Rollins had to compete two matches to defend his WWE Championship and US Championship in two different matches against Sting and John Cena. Because of the rule Night of Champions, now World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns is not available for the Night of Champions show. And so WWE has removed this rule.
This is kind of straight to the point. What is the point of Night of Champions then?
Right?
Why even have it? Because the PLE is literally called Night of Champions.
Yep. Exactly. They should change the name of it.
If you change that rule, get rid of the entire show and put Money in the Bank in its place.
Or change the name of Night of Champions to something different, If you're not going to have all championships defended on that show.
Hold on. I can understand them removing the rule if a person has two titles.
Yeah.
Just either do one of two things: have him defend both of them in one match, or have him defend one or the other. So I think that I could see that, because if Liv Morgan wins the tournament, she'd have to face Rhea Ripley.
Yep.
If she beats Rhea Ripley, she has two titles. Now, I could see that, but if you just remove the rule altogether, there's no point to that show. Ellie, that's just me anyway. I don't know what you are thinking of. What do you think about this?
They're not gonna have any championships on the line. They definitely need to change the name to something else.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Bring something back from the old pay-per-views or PLEs or whatever, and replace it as Night of Champions if you're not going to defend all titles on a card.
Yeah, there's no point to it.
Especially, I want to bring this up in the next topic, how I just wrote this on here. But yeah, I feel like this is kind of bullcrap. And yeah, I get why Roman Reigns is not available for Night of Champions. Then why make him be the champion that night?
Didn't Roman say after WrestleMania that he was going to go full-time?
Yeah, that's what I thought so too.
I thought he said that. Did he just change his mind and well, I guess not?
Maybe he can't be available that day. Maybe he has movies or... Maybe something came up or something. I don't know. He hasn't appeared on Raw the night after Night of Champion or the last pay-per-view. S2 Raws actually. But yeah, I don't know. Let us know in the comments below how you guys feel about this. Do you think they should just get rid of Night of Champions or not? I think so. When they used to defend the titles each and every night for after 30 days. You have to defend it at least 30 days, the 30-day rule. They got rid of it. Because look at all these champions that are champions and they only haven't defended the belt. For example, the Judgment Day, when they were tag team title champions. They didn't defend it.
Nope. And Liv Morgan right now.
Yep. Jade Cargill.
Have her put the belt on the line in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Have her actually defend that title. That's what I would do.
See, this is why I brought this up. Because I think this is stupid. You had this 30-day thing, and then all of a sudden you're not using it. Oh, what happened to that? I thought each and every champion has to defend. I guess not anymore?
I guess not. It's kind of bullshit, to be honest. It's actually malarkey.
Yep. Should bring that rule back.
If they do, then,
Oh, well, we don't have anything for them. It's like, if you don't have anything for them, then why make them as a fucking champion in the first place? Or, oh, we don't have any opponents for them. Still, why put the belts on them if you don't have an opponent for them? There's plenty of opponents in the world for them to face. You got plenty of people on the main roster. You got plenty of people on NXT. You got plenty of people in Evolve and elsewhere. See AAA. Why don't you use them? Speaking of the partnership of TNA, why don't you have someone in TNA? So.
Oh, I agree. If you don't have... That's such a big pet peeve of mine. WWE or anyone just makes someone the champion, right? Certain champions have a big following, and if their fans expect them to be put in title matches. Well, if you give them a title, have them defend it.
Right.
If you don't defend it, like you said, if you don't defend it, why even bother? I completely agree with you.
I don't know. It's kind of bullshit in my eyes how they don't do that. But anyways, let us know in the comments below how you guys feel. Do you guys agree with us on it? Or who will face Tony D'Angelo for the NXT Championship?
Oh, yeah, he is. I did see that. I'm starting to be a very big fan of Naraku. I really like him.
Naraku? I thought it was Naraku. Sorry.
Either one. It doesn't matter.
I think you're right though.
Well, Naruto and Naraku was a villain from a different anime, so that's why I say that, but it really doesn't matter. You can say it either way.
Right. My question is, do you see him beating Tony D'Angelo for the title?
No, I do not.
I think so.
If he does beat him, I wouldn't be mad about it, but if he does win, Tony needs to go up. If he does win.
That's the question is he ready to be called up?
I think he's been ready for a minute. The problem I'm having is it's another pet peeve of mine when they give them a title, but then have them lose it within a few months. So I really, no disrespect to Naraku, but I really think that Tony D'Angelo hasn't had I wouldn't say he didn't have a great title run, but I don't think it has been long enough for me personally.
And I haven't seen much of Tony D'Angelo wrestle much. That's why I'm saying I haven't seen much of his work since he won the title or came back. That's why I say I don't think he's really ready.
I mean, fair, but I feel like Tony D'Angelo has been like criminally underrated for years. I feel like he was in a lot of situations where I feel like they could have given him a title shot, but for whatever reason he never won one until this year, which again perfect call by Ava. I think she was the GM when he won it. Perfect call from her to give him the title, but he's been criminally underutilized for years, so I want him to at least get a long enough title reign to where he can compete with the likes of Finn Balor and Adam Cole. Because I feel like Tony's up there, and if he doesn't have a long title reign, then it's just gonna be a shame. But if he does lose, 100% call him up.
Yep.
100%.
All right. Well, let us know in the comments below how you guys feel and who you think's gonna win this championship at Great American Bash. I reported this last week. Did you see that 3 wrestling companies are facing each other in one night? NXT, AEW, and TNA. Gonna be interesting.
Oh, really?
And I got a comment on my wrestling news channel saying that all 3 of them are jobbers or it's just house shows, and AEW is more important, they said. So that tells you that fan is a AEW fanboy.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, let us know how it comes.
Hill won Mr. NXT pageant, public rigged. Tristan Angels should have won God Save the King. I don't even know. I completely forgot about that segment.
Christian Angels got screwed over by the public.
Okay.
That's pretty much for him to win, not stupid Shiloh Hill. Okay. I'm sorry to say. And pretty much Christian Angels got a tattoo on his back of his leg saying Mr. NXT.
And he's not Mr. NXT. That's hilarious.
Yep.
Well, then that's why he lost, because he got a tattoo that.
Oh, wow.
That's why he lost.
And when I brought this up last week, I'm like, well, you're an idiot for getting a tattoo of Mr. NXT, because 1, what if you lose? 2, what happens if you get called up to the main roster? What, you're going to be called Mr. Raw or Mr. SmackDown? Or what happens if you get released by WWE?
I know, right?
That tattoo's on your freaking leg.
Forever.
Yeah, unless if you get it removed.
It's there forever.
Unless you get it removed, that's it.
I know, right? First of all, you're 100% right that you should never get a tattoo of that.
Right.
That's so dumb, because it easily could be exploited. The other thing, congratulations to Shiloh, I guess. To be honest, I forgot most of that segment because I was bored of it. To be honest, I just want to say congrats to Shiloh Hill, because now I can just forget it existed. If that's a job for me, then sure.
Alright, well, let us know in the comments below how you guys felt about the NXT pageant.
Yeah. That's like one of the worst segments we've ever had. I'm confident in saying that. That's painful to listen to.
WWE is reportedly discussing moving CM Punk to SmackDown when he returns to WWE TV. It was noted that the feeling internally is that Raw currently has enough major names on the brand, such as Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, the Usos, Jacob Fatu, Oba Femi, Braun Breaker, and etc. And that SmackDown is more in need of a star power that comes with Punk. Additionally, it was noted that this would set Punk up for a huge collision with Cody Rhodes down the line, which is something the company has been working towards. Source W4 Online.
Yeah, SmackDown definitely needs something. They have good wrestlers, don't get me wrong, and I know I've sounded like I've been shitting on SmackDown recently. It's not that it's bad, it's just that it's just so random every week. Like, I don't know if I'm getting a good show or a bad show most weeks.
Right.
And I feel like Punk, I know Punk's a polarizing figure, right? With Punk, they're actually getting that, and they need somebody to kind of set the pace for the entire night.
Yep.
And I feel like Punk is a good person to do that.
Yeah.
I like this idea.
Well, now that SmackDown if they do give him over on SmackDown, they got CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Gunther, Sami Zayn, and Randy Orton. Mm-hmm. Once Randy Orton comes back. And if Kevin Owens does ever come back, actually. Who knows if he'll go to Raw or SmackDown, but yeah. The reports are indicating that he'll go to Raw. But I feel like he should go to SmackDown, have a feud with Cody Rhodes and stuff, that storyline.
I feel like Punk should win. Like, I feel like he should beat Cody for that title.
There's a lot of people should beat Cody for the title.
Yeah.
Randy Orton, example. Sami Zayn, Gunther. Who do you think will win against Cody Rhodes? Let us know in the comments below and how you guys feel about CM Punk going over to SmackDown. Co-owner Vince Russo takes out his frustrations with Ethan Carter III on his cousin Jeeves. The Batman is back, but will Violent J sit back and let it happen? Well, he came back. Violent J came out and confronted Vince Russo about it, and well, Violent J wasn't too happy about it.
Nope.
I saw this clip, and so now we know where Ethan Carter III is over on JCW now.
I thought he signed with
Impact.
Yeah, didn't you sign with TNA recently?
Yeah, I thought so too.
I thought I saw that pop up on my feed not too long ago. But either way, I don't know of this situation, so I'm just letting you take the floor on this one. I feel like EC3 signed with TNA though. I know he signed with somebody.
Yes, he is currently with TNA, having made an official return to the company. After spending the last few years competing in NWA, EC3 officially returned to TNA, but that doesn't give us more details but why is he with JCW? Okay, yes, EC3 is actively involved with JCW. He was officially brought into the company and featured heavily as a high-profile signing. However, because he is independent talent, he often takes other outside bookings, such as tours in Canada, which has recently caused friction with JCW management.
Interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting.
It seems like these indie companies are kind of bickering with each other.
Yep.
Like, I know it's EC3, so anybody wants to work with him. I get that.
Look at what happened. Mercedes Moné, when she had that last belt, that company that she won the belt from was not happy that the fact that she was competing with other companies for belts and stuff.
I don't blame them because you shouldn't win a world championship with a company if you're just gonna compete in a different one. Like,
yeah, but you're an independent talent where
I get that. I don't know, like, there's something really shady about how a person could just win a title with a company and just end up not being on that company anymore, or like defending it somewhere else, to where, okay, does that person have to be with the other company now too, or is it just another random title? That's why I feel like all these titles should stay with their brand, unless there's a partnership like WWE and TNA right now. I have no problem with an NXT talent heading over to TNA and winning one of their belts, or vice versa, because, you know, it's an easy relationship either way.
Yeah.
But with a situation like this, First of all, the company has to sign off on allowing it to happen. When they do that, I feel like it's also fair that the company should be under the assumption that, as long as you have our title, you have our title. You know what I mean? It's just, I just hate when they do that. It's just me, though.
I don't know. Well, let us know in the comments below how you guys feel about this topic that we're talking about. You see that, well, of course, because we were talking about this in our group chat, about Danhausen shocked The Miz, and The Miz is stuck saying his 2010 catchphrases. That was kind of cool. But apparently, Kit Wilson gets shocked as well. So Danhausen could be gold for WWE.
I want to say it. I really do. I want to say it now. So I remember when we were discussing this in our group chat. Now, as you know, I've said a lot of things about Danhausen here, and same with Unstoppable.
Yeah.
I give in. I fucking love this guy.
Yeah, especially
I
after
love this guy.
Especially
after the IRL stuff he's been doing.
Yeah.
I have so much respect for this dude to actually stay within character and actually go along with it.
Yep.
I give in. This guy is gold. If I wasn't saving money, or human money, as I should say. If I wasn't saving human money right now, I would 1,000,000% buy myself a Danhausen shirt. I fucking love this guy.
Technically, I could buy one next Thursday because I got some extra money to spend, so...
You got some human money?
Yeah, I have some human money to spend.
Nice. So yeah, Danhausen, if you're listening, probably not, because why would you after what we've been saying about on this podcast? I just want to issue you an apology, good sir, because you won me over. I want to issue you an apology. You are completely gold. You're gold, man. That's all I gotta say. What about you, Unstoppable?
That segment right there won me over.
Oh, absolutely. He's been cursing the Knicks. He uncursed the Knicks. He's been cursing the Cavs. He's been cursing the Carolina Hurricanes. He's been cursing every...
Speaking of right now, the Hurricanes are winning 2-0 right now, as of this recording. So they could actually win the Stanley Cup tonight. Yeah, so the curse might not be real.
It's not real?
If the Hurricanes are actually cursed, then it's not real. If the Hurricanes are gonna win, they're winning like 2-0 right now, and the third period just started. So Danhausen, you have some explaining to do.
Yeah, he does.
Your curse is not real, unless he comes on saying that, oh, I uncursed the Hurricanes. Sure. Alright, well, let us know in the comments below how you guys feel about Danhausen. Speaking of Danhausen, we're about to talk about him in a second. This one. WWE is reportedly planning to capitalize on Danhausen's rising mainstream profile in New York, with plans that on the Knicks winning the NBA Finals. According to Wrestling News from Fightful, Danhausen has become a celebrity in his own right in New York City after he uncursed the Knicks during their run toward what could be their first NBA championship in decades. The association has led to major media appearances, and per the report, WWE is hopeful for more. Per Fightful Select, WWE is excited about the buzz surrounding Danhausen and the Knicks, and they are already discussing about how to use him at the Madison Square Garden Saturday night's main event, assuming the Knicks win the NBA Finals. The report adds that WWE is also brainstorming additional content and merchandise possibilities for Danhausen at Fanatics Fest. which falls on the same weekend as Saturday night's main event. One WWE source cited in the report said they expect to make Danhausen a fixture of a promotion in the New York area moving forward if the Knicks win. Oh, technically they won.
Not technically, they did win.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Now, I know this is a wrestling podcast, but I gotta get this off my chest. I'm a Boston Celtics fan, and I know this is a wrestling podcast. You guys probably don't care about this. We're on the topic of the Knicks right now. I am serious, even though I know the Boston Celtics and the New York Knicks have a rivalry. And it's one that goes back a long way. I'm not ignoring that for a minute. I do want to say congratulations to the New York Knicks fan base.
Same.
I really do, because
they're wild.
They're going absolutely bananas right now. They've earned the right to do so, because I remember being a kid in the 90s and 2000s when the Red Sox sucked, and I was almost 12 when we finally won, right? But I remember being a kid, and I never thought we would win it. I never thought we would. My mom waited 40 years. She had the same thing, like, this is never going to happen. And then 2004, we don't know what happened. But in my opinion, it's a very similar situation to what the Knicks went through for the past 53 years. There are people that live their whole lives wondering, when is it ever going to happen? My friend, rest in peace, he passed away from brain cancer not too long ago. About a year.
Which you actually brought up in the podcast.
Yeah, I brought that up in the podcast. Yeah, I talk about it there.
Which you guys can watch that on
briefly.
Tuesday, which is already up.
He was a crazy New York sports fan, and when the Knicks finally won, I was like, damn, he would be going fucking bananas right now.
Yeah.
And it was just one of those things that just hit me. And I really just want to say congratulations to the New York Knicks. Even though I am on the dark side, I guess guys could say. I just want. You guys deserve it. You were the best team in this playoffs and all season. Absolutely deserve to win this time.
And did you see that Fanatics actually made a t-shirt, or WWE actually made a t-shirt of Danhausen and NBA New York Knicks championship? Really? Yeah. So I might even get that too.
Oh man, that's
even
crazy.
Even though I'm not a New York Knicks fan, I'm a Knicks Suns fan. So yeah,
that's crazy. Danhausen's gold.
Yep.
I think this guy's gonna be huge for the company. Please, WWE, put them together with R-Truth.
Yes.
Please do that.
I agree.
Danhausen and R-Truth have to be a team. They just have to be.
Yep. And
have Damian Priest as their... No, throw him right into this. Have him be a trio.
That would be interesting.
Damian Priest probably would just, I'm done. I can't take this.
I'm leaving. They both curse Damian Priest.
Right. R-Truth is like, cursed? Who's cursed? Who's cursed?
He brings Danhausen into the Judgment Day clubhouse, since he thinks it's the Judgment Day's back on SmackDown.
Yeah. Right? Oh man, that's gold.
Congratulations to New York Knicks, and congratulations to WWE on capitalizing on Danhausen with NBA and so on. Yeah, yes. Hopefully they better make him as a champion now. Not a WWE champion, but a, Intercontinental champion or something, or U.S. champion. But let us know in the comments below how you guys feel about Danhausen. Topic is LA Knight and Seth Rollins have been eliminated. So it comes down to Obafemi or Jey Uso might face Roman Reigns.
Damn.
So if Jey Uso wins, a lot of people are going to be pissed.
Well, yeah.
And just to let you guys all know that who knows, maybe Jey Uso could go after Cody Rhodes. And that's the next topic I want to talk about as well. But yeah, could we see Jey Uso go after Cody Rhodes?
I mean, maybe. I don't really get the Jey Uso hate. For me, Jey Uso is really...
They think that he's
Jey Uso's awesome.
I think they think he's overrated.
I mean, I could see it, but I just don't think he deserves all the hate he's getting. At least not all of it. I feel like he is certainly... when I think of Jey Uso, I don't think of him as a WWE champion. Even though he is a WWE champion, I don't immediately think Jey Uso. I think of, Roman Reigns, I think John Cena, I think Randy Orton, and the list goes on and on and on. And I can name off probably 20 names off the top of my head before I get to Jey Uso.
Right.
But at the same time, I can't lie. When he's on, he has me hooked. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's his yeet. Maybe it's his yeet entrance. Maybe it's just he's that dude on the mic. Maybe it's this, that, and the other thing. But to sit up there and say I hate Jey Uso, it doesn't make sense to me. At least not all of it. Now, on this topic here, who would face Roman? My money's on Obafemi.
But I seen a fan bring this up. What if it was down to these two, Jey Uso and Roman Reigns, or Jey Uso and Obafemi, right?
Yeah.
And comes down to Jey Uso winning thanks to Brock Lesnar interfering and F5ing Obafemi.
Yeah.
I could see that happening.
I could.
So that's probably why Jey Uso might win and might face Roman Reigns. Who knows? He actually could go to SmackDown and face Cody Rhodes, but I doubt it. I think he's going to go to Roman Reigns.
Well, we'll just have to see, right?
Yep. And then we'll see who actually wins the belt as well. Or the King of the Ring tournament. Alright, let us know in the comments below.
I didn't see Javon Evans win, by the way.
Yeah, I would love to see him be the King of the Ring tournament winner.
That would be awesome, actually. Yeah.
He won't beat Roman Reigns, though.
No, he wouldn't. Let us know in the comments
Next
below.
topic is Wrestling Talk. The end is near. Randy Orton is gone. Sami Zayn is gone. John Cena is the last one that stood by Cody Rhodes. One more to go before Cody Rhodes stands completely alone, and that is Jey Uso.
Yep.
So, all these men that were in the ring celebrating with Cody Rhodes on his first world championship by defeating Roman Reigns and stuff. Everyone that was in that ring was Randy Orton, Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, and John Cena.
Yep, and obviously Kevin Owens is injured.
Yep, and he was in there too, which he turned his back on Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes as well.
Kevin Owens turned his back on himself?
I meant Cody Rhodes. There, silly goose.
Oh, that's funny. So yeah, I feel like Cody has definitely been on a interesting path lately. It's kind of just been locked in on being the guy, the quarterback of the WWE, right?
Which he is, the quarterback, he thinks.
Right, he's been locked in, right?
Yep.
In doing so, he's also been revealing who he truly is to these guys like Randy Orton, John Cena, Sami Zayn, and Cody, and Jey Uso. So it's interesting here where Cody is right now, because I remember when we started this podcast back in last September, how many times have we brought up an Usos heel turn before we stopped putting it here?
A lot. We talked a little bit of it earlier this year too.
I know. That's my point, right? I feel like this is a very, very similar circumstance with Cody Rhodes, because it's looking like Cody Rhodes might go rogue. But let's be honest with ourselves, nobody actually believes that. Nobody thinks that they would put Cody Rhodes in as the bad guy.
If you listen to Cody Rhodes' podcast, he goes, I don't want to be a bad guy. Bro, you're acting like a fucking bad guy.
Bro, you're acting like a heel. I'm sorry, dude, but, like, you're at the point where John Cena was back in, like, 2013, where remember when he was, like, on that run where he didn't lose a match?
Right.
But he then got cocky and then eventually lost. That's where I think Cody Rhodes is going. I feel like Cody Rhodes is clearly, like, a heel character right now, but I don't think TKO wants to pull the trigger because then they'd lose out on all of his merch sales.
Oh well,
maybe they'll get new merch as a heel.
Right.
Who knows? But I do believe that Cody is definitely something has to change mentally with him.
Yep.
Otherwise, he's just gonna lose everybody, and then they'll have no choice but to turn him heel.
A lot of us, we talked about this here on this podcast a lot, saying that his WWE Championship runs are stale, and I keep on saying they need to drop the belt off on him. Drop the belt. Make him drop the belt.
Yep.
But they won't. Oh, he's our star. It's like, come on, you can make someone else be the star too, you know. Oh, he draws in money. So can anybody. Blah, 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 blah.
So can everyone else.
Yep.
You don't think people would be down for a Sami Zayn WWE title run?
Kind of, but at the same time, no.
That's a name. That's a name that they've pushed recently. Maybe LA Knight, LA Knight, Finn Balor even.
Yep.
Was not that demon match, and then where has he been since?
Well, he just appeared on SmackDown now, so.
You know my point, though. Like,
yep.
He hasn't. It feels like Finn hasn't had a meaningful match since when he was the demon at WrestleMania. Cody's an interesting character.
Well, let us know in the comments below how you guys feel about this wrestling talk topic. Our next topic is, picture this, it is the rematch between Cody Rhodes and Gunther for the Undisputed Championship. Sami Zayn is the referee as per Gunther's wish, but Cody convinced Nick Aldis to make it a I Quit match so that he can lose on his own term. The match starts. Gunther in the ring asks Cody, "Yo, Cody, what match is this?" Cody replies with a confused face and says, "An I Quit match." Gunther points out to the referee, Sami Zayn, that Cody just said the word I quit. Sami said he heard them and rings the bell, and then becomes the new undisputed champion, Gunther. Cody is stunned. Sami raises Gunther's hand as a new era begins on SmackDown.
Interesting.
I could see that happening. Cody Rhodes attacks Sami Zayn and Gunther after. That would be interesting, but I don't think this would ever happen.
Yeah, neither do I.
I saw this. I thought this would have been cool, but yeah. It wouldn't make no sense anyway. Alright, well, what do you guys think? Do you guys would ever see that happening or no? Let us know in the comments. You see Jade Cargill's wig fell off almost during the match?
I think I must have missed it.
Because it's all over Facebook right now.
Really?
Yeah, her wig fell off.
Shit. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. That's hilarious.
She does have hair, but, like, this is what I don't like, is, like, why wear wigs? That's...
when you have hair.
Yeah, why don't you actually grow out your hair?
I didn't actually know that was a wig.
Yeah, either did I.
I thought she was just, not that it was natural, obviously she probably dyed it, but I thought she dyed her hair. I didn't think that was a wig.
But obviously...
Now it opens the door, because how many other wrestlers have wigs? I know Becky does. I know Becky's one. But I didn't know Jade Cargill had a wig. I thought that was always like that.
Well, I mean, look, the thing is, why wear wigs? Why don't you actually show your real fucking hair
Right?
to the public? Oh,
I
it
agree.
makes you look ugly because you have short hair? It's like, then grow your fucking hair longer, idiots, or don't become a wrestler, or don't become a model, or whatever.
Hear that, kids? If you have a dream, Unstoppable will say no. Don't do that.
Don't wear a wig. Actual grow your hair, idiots.
You hear that, kids? Unstoppable told you no. No, but back to real talk for a moment. Yeah, I think it's dumb. If you have hair, like, you don't need a wig. You just... Yeah, I thought that was her real hair, so
Yeah,
looks
same.
like I'm wrong.
How do you guys feel about this topic? Do you wish that she actually grew out her real hair or not? And how did you guys feel? Did you actually think it was her real hair, or do you guys actually knew it was her fake hair? Let
Yeah.
us know in the comments. Our last topic here. We are about to have a triple threat ladder match for the Tag Team Championship. The System versus the Hardys versus the Righteous at Slammiversary.
Let's go.
And we all
Oh,
know...
I'm so down for that.
And we all know who's popular for the ladder matches.
Yeah, it's the Hardys, obviously.
But Righteous deserves a tag team championship. So I'm going to go with the Righteous here. I'm sorry to say.
I mean, I'm gonna go with the Hardys, but I will agree with you. The Righteous are a really good tag team as well.
Yes, they are. They've
They
proven...
are like I wasn't big on them till recently. I've seen a few highlights from them.
Yeah,
They're
same.
really good.
Did you see my Facebook post like last week? How
I did.
I said, why is it making me look like I want to become their fan?
Because they're good.
Right?
They're good. That's why. Like they're just like they had that alliance with Will Ospreay like a few years back.
Yeah.
So I always knew they had talent, but I were just always fine for me. Recently, I don't know, I've become a fan of them myself. They're really good now.
Yep.
But I am going with the Hardys because obviously ladder match. Hardys usually have a really good record in a ladder match, so yeah.
Yeah, they do. But I want to see the Righteous winning it.
That's completely fine. I would not be mad at that. Just don't have the system win. Thank
Right.
God. Like, God forbid, just don't have the system win. But why? Why are you against... Because the system... No one likes the system. Like, no one likes it.
Unless if you like the system.
Yeah.
Or are the system.
Right? The only people who don't like the system are part of the system.
Right? We should start making music out of this.
Right? But yeah, I feel like that's gonna be a great match.
Yeah. And this is gonna be...
Anniversary is in what, September?
No, I think it's June.
Oh yeah, that's right. They had that day where everything is on at the same time. I feel like it was Night of Champions, it was TNA Slammiversary, and I believe it was
Great American Bash.
Oh yeah, Great American Bash.
Which is the 28th, like, next 2 weeks, weekend away, or 2 week away.
Damn.
So, yeah.
Okay.
And it's Slammiversary is going to be right here in Boston.
They've been around this. They've been in Massachusetts a lot recently.
Yep.
Because I believe, what was it? That Slammiversary. Was it Hard to Kill?
I don't know.
But
Because
they
I
were
do.
in Lowell recently.
Yeah, because that's where my friend went to that pay-per-view. I watched it because he was there.
Hey, it's great to have a promotion that actually cares about their fan base, right?
Right. Alright, well, let us know in the comments below who do you guys think is going to win Slammiversary. And, yeah, let us know in the comments below. That's pretty much all it for this week's podcast.
This was interesting. I'm sorry about the lack of commentary today. It was just, this is way later than we usually do this.
Yep.
Yeah. Hope you guys were entertained. I hope we kept you entertained, at least.
If not, we're sorry.
I'm sorry. This was kind of like spur of the moment, too, so.
Stay tuned. Like we said in the beginning of our podcast.
We have an announcement on the next one.
Yes.
Not this coming one, but the next one we do will have an update.
When we all are together, like for the group friends podcast.
Not the wrestling not this wrestling podcast, the other one.
Yep. So
stay tuned.
And there's a couple reasons why, and that be making it a good one because I've got some very good, interesting topics that I came up, and you guys are gonna like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
So. But anyways, Unstoppable Squad, let us know in the comments below how you guys feel about this week's podcast. And did you guys listen to our podcast that just aired on Tuesday here on Apple or Spotify or whatever you guys listen to? And if you guys are watching this, go check out our podcast channel or listen to it or whatever. Links will be all down in the description down below, along with Petelogical's YouTube channel.
Yep.
Alright, Unstoppable Squad. I'm Unstoppable.
I'm Pete.
We are out. Peace.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Skiz here, and if you don't subscribe to the Unstoppable Denominator, then you are a toothy bumfuck, pussy ass bitch motherfucker.